Who is Blatter? You may never have heard of him, but he is the most powerful man in soccer, which is the world's most popular sport. And he runs an organization that earns billions a year. Andrew Rosario, Arise News sports contributor, joins us to tell us what it all means. You sort of got to love the guy, right? 79 years old, refusing to go, sort of see no evil from Sepp Blatter today.
I kind of compare him to John Gotti, the Teflon, because he's been untouchable. He's been with FIFA for 8 years. I'm sorry, for 17 years.
He's made comments like women's soccer players should wear tighter outfits.
Right.
He says there's no corruption.
Right.
He is in denial about the status of his association.
Yeah, and one of the main criticisms is the fact that it's been alleged that there's been a lot of backroom deals in order for the individual countries to get awarded games. And he's even threatened non-European countries that they would be phased out if they continued to put their bids in.
Enormously powerful individual. Tell me who Sepp Blatter is.
Again, this is his, he's been a president since 1998. And so he's up for re-election this year. And in the past,
that's the first time he's going to have an actual opponent.
Right. Well, actually, he started with 3 opponents. 2 of them, Luis Figo from Portugal.
He drove out.
Right, and Michael van Praag for Amsterdam. They dropped out at the very last minute. And now we have the gentleman, Prince Ali bin Hussein. He's running up against him. But don't expect
Prince Ali to win.
Right, Prince Ali to win.
So, what happened here in New York are these rather lower-level officials for these regional conferences. But I think Blatter's real problem is what's going on with the 2022 games in Qatar, where they've already admitted they bribed officials to get the games.
Exactly. And not only that, but the construction that's going on there, I'm not sure if you've heard, but since the construction started in Qatar, there's been over 1,200 deaths attributed to
1,200. I know there's accusations of slave labor.
Right, and it's attributed to, and they're saying that by the time the games start, that number could rise up to 4,000. Now, normally the World Cup starts late June and it goes until maybe the beginning of August. But in Qatar, the temperatures there are a minimum 125 degrees.
The Qatarians had said that they had this magical air conditioning system, and none of this existed,
exactly.
of course.
So now they had to move the games back to November, December.
There any chance that they will pull the games?
No, not at all.
And especially in Russia, so Vladimir Putin, who is now Blatter's best friend, apparently says, you better leave us alone, and told the Americans to stop meddling in the World Cup.
Well, this is the same Putin who just in the last Winter Olympics was the most expensive Winter Olympics, over $50 billion. And now they get awarded the World Cup. So what is he going to do? Go against Blatter?
How does he stay in power right now? Because first, no one's ever covered the FIFA World Congress before, and shows across the country are now leading with it. It was the front page of the New York Times. How does he survive? Because for the longest time, like many in Switzerland, he stayed in the shadows, but now light is being shown on him.
One word, money.
Yeah.
When he brings in the amount of money.
They bring in billions of dollars.
Right, and that's one of the biggest reasons. And plus, the 209 presidents that vote in order for him to be reelected, you know that they're going to get some kind of reparations from him that are going to lead to, if the countries have a chance to get the World Cup.
In your opinion, has he, if he doesn't know what's going on, has he set the culture in motion to foster this type of behavior?
Yes and no. Again, it's such a huge organization. It's almost like the Olympics organization. Again, if they're making money, the ratings are through the roof. It's never been as popular. That's why he's still in power.
And it is an amazing game.
It is.
And we had Mike Bako on yesterday who said the fact is soccer fans know about this. They know about the corruption. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying in soccer, right? They don't care what goes on at the upper levels as long as the game is good.
No, they don't. And I'll give you an example. I was in Brazil last year for the World Cup, and the games were phenomenal all across the board. The ratings were through the roof. On Copacabana Beach, there were 50,000 people on the beach to watch the big screen, another 25,000 people on the street that couldn't get onto the beach. So the popularity has never been as big as it is now.
Andrew Rosario, thank you, as always.
Thank you, Andrew.